It unexpectedly popped off on me. I knew I was getting close, but it's a little hot. A bit of water on it so you can see the. Look at this. I think it looks nice. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's nice looking. There's where I cut it out of. As I was cutting it, I could see that it was actually polished and nice, like a granite or something. So I smoothed the outside a bit, so you could see. So I could just get a little look at it, really. I'm getting very, very warm here. This, when it's oiled and polished, I think it's going to be very pretty. So I'm just going to make this one kind of like a little teardrop type thing, like a tooth maybe. Yeah, a tooth. I can make it like a tooth. And I'll probably put a little hole in it and put it on a chain. So I'm going to work on this for a little bit and I'll show you some of the progress I get done on it. Now is where it gets real fun though, because now I got to try to hold this little thing and work on it. Whoa, instead of working on it attached to the big stone. I'll get back with you guys. Whew, I had to prop the door open. It's almost up to 80 degrees in here. That's 26 degrees Celsius. It's getting warm. So prop the door open, let the cold air come in. It's not even cold out. It's nice out today, so only reason I like to fire this early. Was to start work on the aluminum, so it's hammered there. Alrighty, I've got some nice little shape going. I'm going to try a couple things now to smooth some of the surface, especially on the inside where it's rough. I'm going to try this first. It's just a little stone. Might work. Might just eat away the stone. I don't know. Like I said, I buy these kits and I don't even fully know what every piece is for. I just buy them. So I'm going to try this first and see if this works. If not, I'm just got a little sandpaper drum and I'm going to try the sandpaper drum. But let's see how this does. Working. it's time to start to try and polish it all. Drill a hole in it. Drilling a hole is going to be interesting. I've got some very fine bits there for carving, and then I might have to use them to actually use it to drill the hole. Or cut a groove around it. I can tie a little wire around it or something. Something. I'll figure something out. I'll figure something out. Polishing compound. I've never really used this stuff, so I don't know. How much to use, what exactly to do, but hey, you learn by doing. In my case, I learn by doing. Let's see what we can do. It's a fantastic start. The little thing popped off. This little thing has got no bite on it. It's not turning with the wheel. There goes my door in the wind. It's gonna get warm, but I'm gonna have to close it. It starts getting too warm again. In a little while, I'll open it back up again for another few minutes, but I can't have the wind blowing it and breaking it. I'll work on this for a bit, guys, and see if I can't polish it a bit. Now, for the try and drill the hole, I got this little tiny drill bit, but I got to change out my chuck to this little one that holds it, which is not a big deal. This just unscrews. This one comes out. That one goes in. And this screws back in. Simple. Simple enough. The hard part is actually going to be drilling the hole without breaking everything. My drill bit, piece of stone, all that fun stuff. So I'm going to keep it on a low speed, and I'm going to start drilling. This is not drilling very quick. I'll throw it in the water. No, I'm not, because I can't reach in there. I need a better container for drilling. But it is drilling. I think these bits are meant more for wood, not for this. So I'm going to take this one out. So that depends what I do with my tool again. And I'm going to put in one of the carving bits. This is wobbly anyway. Maybe that's the problem. Still wobbling. This is the chuck that came with these bits, so. Let's try it now. Well, I'm not coming on. Not wobbling anymore, but not going through there. Go with my original plan. I'll keep them for when I'm doing wood projects, because they're not, holy hell, they're not cutting it. But I have these bits that are meant for stone. I just gotta change out the chuck again for this one. Should be the right one. Let's do this again. See, these are not meant for drilling. So it's not really drilling into it. I'll try this bit. If this bit don't work, I'm gonna have to probably try doing some kind of wrapping to get it to stay on there. These are more meant for doing stuff like little tiny delicate side work. I'll try. Getting hot. I'll get it through there eventually. It's gonna take some time though. I'm just gonna check the stove now and see how that's doing. It's getting hot in here again. It's gone right back up to 25, 30 degrees, so. Let's see how we're doing with this. My little plunger thingy. Let's see. There's some liquid forming in the bottom. I'll leave that for now a little bit. I'll get back with you in a little bit, guys. And when I do get back with you, I think I'm going to make a cup of tea. Because it's so cold here, I need a cup of tea to warm me up. Alrighty, so that aluminum is melting, but it keeps... My stove keeps burning down the coals and it doesn't melt. It kind of powdery solidifies. So I'm probably not going to get that to melt down until I get either an open fire that I can continuously feed and keep it melting, or get my little furnace. So what I'm going to do is I'm leaving that in there for today. The next day I go melting aluminum, I'm going to take that ladder and start breaking that up and melting that down, because that should melt down no problem. Or I'm going to put these big pieces in and try to melt them down. They really need to be cut down to size. I am going to try to finish drilling the hole in that, and I am going to make a cup of tea. So I will get back with you in a minute. I got to get my kettle and stuff all on the go.